Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to March 2023 general monthly reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information just like you. And any of you interested in booking a private reading with me and you would like my list, or you'd like to know the availability of my recently released book last fall, send me an email at thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. Okay, Capricorn, let's quickly go over the transiting planets, which we have some major stuff going on. Starting off with the full moon is going to be on March 7th. I'm taping today, Sunday the 5th, and so that's just in 2 days, and it will be in Virgo, 16 degrees, 40 minutes. And then the new moon will be in Aries on the 21st, which squares your whatever you have in Capricorn. And so that's going to be a big deal for you. And it's 0 degrees, 50 minutes. And along with that, we have Jupiter that currently is in Aries and will stay in Aries this whole month. It begins the month at 11 degrees, and by the end of the month, 18 degrees. And that is conjunct to the new moon. And also we currently have Venus in Aries as well. And Venus will be in Aries through the 16th. And it is right now in perfect sextile, a beautiful, compatible, easy, loving sextile, which is compatible signs and energies of Venus, which is the female, which is love and beauty and compassion I'm getting to. And then Mars, which transiting Mars is currently in Gemini, again, sextile to Aries, Venus. And Mars will be in Gemini through the 25th of this month. And Mars is the male, and it's action and it's passion. So those two in that beautiful dance for those about a couple weeks, is it? Yeah, a couple weeks, almost, or about 2 weeks. So that's beautiful. And again, we're in it right now and through the 16th of this month. So enjoy that, all of you. And Capricorns, however, some of you could have some, because whatever you have, or depending whatever you have in Capricorn and how it aspects or how closely, or again, what it is. For example, Venus, Jupiter, the new moon, and your sign, it squares. So you could have positive or negative, some types of altercations possibly. For some of you, it's not necessarily true. Again, this is a general reading, but someone needs to hear that, because something could be coming out, like rather, Aries has to do with me, myself, and mine. And so Aries is more, it's a fire energy, and so it's a passionate energy. So something could be spoken to you, or you could speak something to someone else out of an emotional response. And for you, Capricorn, that wouldn't necessarily be because Capricorn normally, as you know, is factual, less than, it's instead of, I should say, emotional. So again, depending on the other placements, natal placements in your chart as well, will depend upon how that works out for you. But for some of you, that someone needed to hear that. So, okay. And then Saturn is another big deal. Saturn is moving from Aquarius on March 8th into Pisces. And we've had Saturn in Aquarius for approximately 2.5 years. It began December 2020, I believe on the 17th of December 2020, it went into Aquarius, and now it's going into Pisces, and it will stay in Pisces for the next approximately 2.5 years. So that's a big deal too. However, it is sextile to whatever you have in Capricorn, so that's an easy, it's a supportive to whatever you have in Capricorn. A stabilizing energy too for whatever you have in Capricorn when it goes into Pisces. Okay, and then the next big one, big planet, that is a long-lasting planet and very intense and digs to the bottom, to the root of anything, no matter what it takes, is Pluto. And Pluto will be introducing us into a new sign from Capricorn into Aquarius on March 24th. And so we will get that introduction for approximately 2.5 months. So from March 24th through June 11th, we will have Pluto in Aquarius, which is very awesome, but it's also very transformational. And so it's going to shake things up depending again on what planets are in your natal house, and how they aspect Pluto in Aquarius will depend on how it's going to personally affect you. So you might want to definitely check that out. And for all of us, and it's going to affect us in general in the whole world, and major changes, major truths coming out, and also I wanted to say one other thing. You're going to want to check, all of us, this is something for everyone, not just you Capricorn, what house is transiting planet going through or will be going through in your natal wheel. So you want to check and see where Aquarius is, what house Aquarius is in your natal wheel, and then you will be able to tell too, and then find out how that personally is going to affect you. And then of course you look in all of your aspecting, or if you have any aspecting, hard or easy aspects to that transiting Pluto in your natal wheel as well. Okay. All right. That is enough of that. And Capricorn, let's get to what's going to be affecting you specifically, or happening for you specifically now in March, through the end of March 2023. And if this reading isn't right for you, that is perfectly okay, because your natal planets, the transiting planets, are going to be unique for each and every one of you. So you might want to check out your moon sign, your rising, or your north or south nodes of the moon. Okay, so Capricorn, what do they need to know for this month of March 2023? What is happening for them? Okay, exit number 16, and that breaks down into a 7. So, exiting, something is exiting, and when something exits, whatever that something is, or it could be a person, it could be an idea, it could be a belief system, it could be, again, it's anything and everything. This is a general reading. Those are the few things that I picked up instantly. But the reason these things, or I just got environment too. Environment. Your environment. You could be exiting one environment and going into another environment again. But whatever it is, see, you're going towards your sun. What makes you happy? What is your passion? What sings to your particular soul and lights up for you personally the direction that is best for you to move in. And that's what the horse on this, and this rider is going towards going towards the sun. So you're turning your back on, or you have just recently turned your back on something in your past that isn't working for you anymore, or that is what you're in the process of doing this month. And so either way, though, that enables, once that's completed, that enables a space, an opening for something new to come into your life that is in direct association with whatever you left, whatever you're turning your back on, whatever's exiting, or wherever you're exiting, or whatever part of your life you are making that exit, or have made that exit, or that transformation. Okay. Something new again is going to come in to take that space, which will supply you with the sun energy, with vitality, with passion, with a deep longing and sense of who you are, and being able to express that out into the world. You, who you are, the sun, getting who you truly are. And that could have everything to do, yes, with your sun sign, but not just your sun sign, your rising sign. But more than that, it is who you are as a whole, who you truly are as a whole, all of you, a soul, that deep expression of you, and being able to express that easily out into the world, and return that same vitality back to you that you're sharing out with others, or just in general. So definitely it's going to be with others, because when you're sending your being yourself automatically, your energy, who you are, especially once you've released those blockages, and whatever this is that you're exiting, or you've just exited, that's a blockage. That was something that was holding you back from being who you are and shining your bright light, your personal frequency that shows and expresses you on that deep level, that true level. That's going to be coming back to you. That's going to be coming back to you, Capricorn. Now, I'd almost said Cancer, so you might have Cancer in your chart. You don't have to, but I almost said Cancer. So, and Capricorn does oppose Cancer, so you don't have to, but you could have a planet or planets in Cancer as well. Okay, so also I'm getting too with this sun is something this month for you is going to be shining. See, I was drawn to the clouds. The clouds are dissipating the sun. That's what the sun does, is it dissipates the clouds, and then you can see clearly your direction. So if you can't completely see clearly the direction for you that you're going in, or that you're to take, or that new opportunity, or whatever new is coming into your life, if you don't know it, or you don't see it yet, or it hasn't come yet, it will be made clear to you. And it is coming. It is coming this month. Okay. Okay, so let's yeah, I'm just getting the word vitality. So your vitality could be returning, where you were low on energy, drive, that passion, that fire to get up in the morning. That's changing, or that will be changing for you. And let's see what energies, frequencies are assisting you with this change. Well, that makes sense. Empowerment. The frequency of empowerment, and it's self-empowerment for you. And it's number 26, and that breaks down into an 8, which 8 always reminds me of it, work, or that, putting the work in, or so you've been putting work in to something. You've been putting your energy in and working at something, and it's now, and again, no doubt it has something to do with what is exiting. So, and maybe some of you don't exactly know. You've been working, yes, and maybe you didn't realize that now during your working here, something's exiting, and it might have been a surprise to you, but it's still, it's go with it, go with it. Do your best to not resist it. And again, that's easier said than done, but of course. So, but now maybe you viewing this, you can understand why, because whatever is leaving, whatever is altering your life or your situation, maybe even your business or your personal life, it doesn't matter, whatever that is, and it's exiting, it's because it needs to do that. It needs to be cleared out, and you've been a part of that process because it's all about you and what you've been working through. And so it's to allow you to be able to be free to get on your horse and go for it. Go for it towards the sun. Okay. Your deep passion and who you are. Yes. Okay. And then the second card that came out is dynamic, and it's number 23, which breaks down into a 5. So you have 23, 26, 8, and 5 could be significant numbers, or one of those could be significant for you. It doesn't have to be. Okay, but what I'm getting with this word dynamic is that this is a very powerful month for you. Very powerful. Big changes, or a big change is happening or will be happening. But again, it's all for your best interest, and you will love it. Even if you don't write it first, you will love it because it's going to open up new opportunity, new opportunities for you, new people, maybe even new places I just got for some of you to explore, to bring out that adventure, that deep, childlike quality that possibly has been hidden. It hasn't been able, at least it hasn't been able to express itself. So that child within you, that true self, that true passionate, that really, again, I'm just getting that gives you that desire and that excitement to wake up in the morning and get to it. And this is what's beginning to happen for you this month. And for some of you, it could be a big change. For some of you, it could be not considered a big change, but it makes all the difference. It makes all the difference. And again, it clears the way so you can be you in whatever area that you have that you've been stifled. You've been stifled. And this is you as a being, as a soul, on that deep level. And see, yeah, dynamic is also about many different layers of us, and being able to put them all together harmoniously so it's one big working mechanism that just flows. All these different parts flow, and that's what I'm seeing also for you, that you are doing for yourself, and these things are happening, and so these new experiences are coming, or experience, or whatever that new is, so that it's giving you, it's enabling you to work in with all of yourself and be able to become balanced and stable and healthy. I'm getting too healthy in all areas, because this is a deep level I'm getting. This is a really deep empowerment. And maybe has been, you've been working on this for a while, I'm getting, for some of you. And so again, this is a general reading, so you could be anywhere on this path, where you're just beginning, or you are in the middle, or you're at the end of this big shift for yourself. Big shift. Again, dynamic and powerful. But it's going to, in the end, absolutely, you are the one being empowered to finally break out and be you, all of you, those parts or part that you couldn't, you haven't been able to express and be and feel comfortable with. You're putting all those that you are expressing along with those that you haven't been able to express all together as a whole for yourself, so that you can be whole out in the world, or just being, whatever, wherever you are inside, and have that security, that base security foundation for yourself. Complete. Okay, so let's see what, getting that one of these cards from my Language of Light deck wants to come out. So let's see about that for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, North or South nodes of the Moon. What does Capricorn need to know? I just got, before even seeing a card, I don't know if this is the card that's going to come out, but I got the picture of the alignment card, which I believe it's a sword, and it's number 5. So either way, though, this is talking about alignment, and that makes sense. Alignment of you and all of the parts of you that make up you as a whole, deep in your soul. Wow, okay. And 5 is definitely the number of change, and 23, again, with dynamic, adds up to be a number 5. Okay, so what came out is soul writing. You are writing your own path. Or you, basically, everybody is in control of, we are each in control of our own paths, and how we choose to write our specific script. And that being said, the natal wheel and all of the planets' placements, the nodes of the moon, Chiron, all make up everyone's initial printout, so to speak, of what we're given at birth. And so how you use that is also being shown, but there are also, you have free will, again, once though you become consciously aware of your natal wheel. And now the nodes of the moon, specifically the south node of the moon, is the program, if you don't already know, that is given to each one of us at birth and put into our subconscious. So it's something we don't consciously know is a program, or that we're even following it, that's controlling us, until we're able to consciously read it, so we can become consciously aware of that, which again, it takes more than just one reading, of course, but that has to do with the soul writing as well. That's the original soul writing. And then that's also the nodes of the moon working through our south node consciously, is where we have free will. And the choice, the conscious choice, once you become aware that you even have a node and that it's in control of you and what it is, and you work through it, then by the working through it, you then become the creator of your own world, because that blockage that feels, because the South Node feels like that's the right way to live life. That's how we're going to get all of our needs met. But that is not true. That is not true. And so we go through painful experiences as we go through life, and the more painful, hopefully, then the more you're able to be forced, it is a force, because no one likes pain, to try and find the answers so that we don't go through that pain anymore. Well, okay, so, but in that's how we free ourselves and be able to be that free soul so that we write our own script. Literally, literally. And that changes our DNA. That is my belief. That is my belief and my intuitive knowing. Absolutely, because thoughts are things. We know that scientifically. And so, that being said, you have to bring everything out into your conscious awareness so that you can release the blockages, okay? So that you can be who you truly are. Because the blessing, the North Node, is our blessing, which is the new path, the correct way, the way that we are blessed to be able to experience once we work through that South Node properly. And so it's all about this soul writing. Here's the card. And so, yes, you somehow, I'm just getting that if you're not already aware, you're becoming aware. Maybe even this is an introduction of you becoming aware. I don't know. Again, it's all, you will, that's for you to decide, and you know what's best for you. But yeah, the soul writing it just has to do with you becoming aware of writing, first of all, that you are actually in control of your life. Whether you know it or not, you are, because even if you're, we all do our South Node. We all. And so, but we're still in control, because doing the South Node is that program that's going to give us those specific experiences according to the house position and the zodiac sign placement of that South Node. And so you are, and then the aspecting planets, how they are aspected to the nodes of the moon. And the Chiron too is where you're going to have trauma. You're going to be injured so that you can have a chance at healing. But you first, again, all of this information you have to become consciously aware of that first, so that then you can start taking appropriate action. And to me, that's what this is talking about for you. And so, no doubt, there are many of you that are already on that path, and that is awesome. You keep going. Again, because you're on the right track, absolutely. You are in process of writing and becoming more and more able to freely write your own script, and by being who you truly are. And some of you might just be beginning, and that's perfectly all right too. You might want to get your natal wheel done, find out your nodes of the moon, and any of you that sounds that you're interested in, and you would like me to do that for you, I would love to do that. That's free of charge. Those two things, I automatically, when someone asks for their natal wheel, I automatically send you your nodes of the moon as well, because it is so essential for you to consciously know, at least getting that jump start. So, and then it's up to you how you choose to deal with that. And that's perfectly all right. There is no right or wrong for any of you. Becoming consciously aware. You're all on your specific paths and on your own timelines. So it's just awesome. It's just awesome. So that's tremendous. That is tremendous. And for you specifically, I believe the reason why I am talking so much for you Capricorns right now has everything to do with what I spoke about, the transiting planets for you this month of March. So the Pluto going into Aquarius and the Saturn going into Pisces, and then the new moon for you, and then again, this is a general reading, so I only know that you have Capricorn, unless you would like me to, you'd like to book a reading with me, and I would love that too. I would absolutely, that's what I'm here for, is to help each and every one of you who is ready to take that deep dive and get yourself further so that you can become free to choose to write your own script consciously, not just subconsciously. Okay, so with that was a lot of talking. Okay, and we're already into it. Let me get some tarot cards, but that was necessary. I'm just going with each one of these monthly readings are unique, and this is definitely unique because I don't normally talk this long, as you probably know if you are already subscribed to me. But this month was necessary for that, apparently, because that's what I did. Okay. Yes, all right. So we've got 3 cards coming. Yep. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting 2 things with this King of Pentacles. You already are abundant, whether you realize it or not. And I'm meaning you on a core level, who you are, your powerful true self. Whether you're able to physically live this life right now or not, this is the first thing that this is telling me that you need to know about you. So whatever difficult times you've had, whatever difficult times are coming your way this month or in the future, it's all to get you to release those masks, release those things that are blocking you, that are stopping you from going towards and being you, that shining, bright, energetic, powerful light that you truly are, and unlocking that forever, so that you will always carry that with you. Wherever you go, even off this earth, wherever you go, your soul, once you've completed this deep work for yourself, it's done. You're free. You're free, and you never have to experience it ever again. And you are abundant. And that uncovering of your true abundance, your true self, your true soul, then that will also express itself out in your physical environment. So you will actually be able to live this abundant life as a king or queen, peaceful inside and settled, sturdy, steady, secure, happy, again at peace, calm, energetic. Your whole being is full, is filled up. And that's abundance is, again, I'm talking deep abundance. I'm talking the true abundance that no one can take away, because once you have that inside yourself, then you automatically exude that same frequency, and you receive things in the physical too to keep that energy flowing. You just do that. And this is you. This is you, Capricorn, King of Pentacles, whether you're male or female. This is where you're headed. This is your true self that you are in the process of uncovering for yourself in this lifetime. And Chariot. What I'm getting with the Chariot, he's facing straight ahead. And what that is saying to me is, a lot of you already know this. About what I'm telling you is not something that you don't already know. It's great confirmation. And maybe it's jump starting you to continue that. Or maybe it's maybe some of you did doubt yourself. And so that's putting that fire, putting that balance back into your focus. But I'm also seeing that a lot of you are already focused straight ahead. And so this is just a tremendous boost for you, tremendous boost, because you are connected. You're connected to the stars, the heavens, the universe, and you're consciously, you know this. And so this is just a little reminder or a positive, again, boost for you to continue this determination, this focus that you already have. And others I'm getting to, maybe you don't realize how much of a focus you do have, but you do have a focus. And I think, again, you know this. You definitely have a focus in business. You know that. And so now you also, okay, here's something else I just got for some of you, is you are focused in something. And again, most likely it's business. And that is great and awesome. But depending on your chart, what I'm seeing now is you are to put that same focus that you've been focusing on, for example, your business and out in the world to others, on your own self. On your own self. This is your time to find that and go for it. And then you will be, I just saw the word teacher. You will have something to say, but you will be filled up. You will be constantly filled up. What's the saying? Before you can be of service to anyone else of the highest good, you must first be of service and fill your own cart full first before you can share it with anyone else or others. So there you go. Okay. So that's about balance. So it's just balancing your personal and business life for some of you too. Just balancing that out so that you make enough time for yourself, so that you are keeping yourself filled up and strong and doing what is best for you, along with, in balance with, in harmony with, for those of you that are also sharing and giving to others is what I'm wanting to say. So just balancing that out. And here, the moon card, yes. So this has to do with emotions. This has to do with the moons, the new moon and the full moon and the new moon. So, and definitely, so again, because this is a general reading, I am seeing that the moon, whether it's the full moon on the 7th in a couple of days, or the new moon, or both, are going to heavily affect most of you, one or the other or both. And maybe it could be igniting this, what I've been talking about here for you. But it's all, again, for stabilizing. I was drawn to these two pillars here for a stabilizing factor for you, but it's inside yourself, not outside yourself, if that makes sense. The 18, number 18, or the 18th of this month could be significant for some of you, I'm getting. It also breaks down into a 9, so it could be the 9th of this month. So that's, again, in a couple of days. Maybe that is when something might happen for you, significant, that will stick in your mind. Maybe that's when some of you are going to be watching this. I don't know. I just got that, so I'm saying that. Okay, so yeah. And again, yes, it's about balancing your emotions too. I'm just getting something about, there's something emotionally for some of you that you're closing off, that you're not allowing to feel, maybe experience, express something, Capricorns, which, of course, that's you're, on the factual side. And so that can always give a bit of a facing our emotions or expressing our emotions, or, you know, being our emotional self is it can be a challenge for Capricorns. The facts are easy, but expressing and transferring those facts to have the balance of that emotion with the facts, that's a balance too that maybe some of you are working on, or you're going to see that that's where the imbalance is and that you're going to begin working on, or maybe you've been working on this and it's just a step-by-step process. Absolutely. So, okay, well, Capricorn, I went long. I gotta stop now, but so I hope this was helpful, and you just open yourself up to this new beginning, this whatever's being left behind, go for it. Okay, until next time. Bye.